guys, Nick here with Vintage 84. So I'm in my shed today and I've got a whole collection of lanterns over here that are my winter projects. I plan on going through them all, getting them running. Some are full restores, some are just going to be getting them running. Some may just be part lanterns, I don't know till I get into them. But I wanted to start on that today. I don't have a whole lot of time to do a big teardown restore though, so I've got a few here that are like really great shape in the box, but I don't know if they run. So I'm just going to get them out of the box and bring them to the bench, break them down a little bit, see if I can get them running, and see where we go from there. So this right here is my little to-do shelf. Everything here is pretty much untested except for the stoves. I know the stoves work. The heater, I mean, excuse me, the little single stove down there and the heater, I know it works. All these other stoves I have no clue about. But anyway, we're going to talk about these lanterns right here. I got these three. They're pretty much fantastic shape, but they're in the box. I wanted to start with this one right here. Take it over here to the bench. Start tearing it down and see if we can just get it running. So this one here, come with the box. Let's see. Scrap piece of paper. Box is in a pretty beat up shape, but it's there. Unfortunately, when I bought this thing, the guy's like, oh, the bottom's gonna fall out, let me throw some tape on there real quick. Before I could say no, he'd already started throwing duct tape on it. So we got the box right here. It is. So you can tell it's definitely been used, but it's in pretty good shape. I don't think it's been repainted. It's got some cracks on the sticker there. Looks to be in pretty good shape. No major rusting though. On the bottom, of course, is a Coleman 200A. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a 9 of 75. So we're just gonna go ahead and take it apart, see if it'll run. First off, we'll see if this thing pumps and builds pressure. Does not look like it wants to build any kind of pressure. So we know that's our first problem. So got this little tray right here. Actually, I got some parts in this for a propane heater. Not a Coleman, just a shop heater. Put them right there. That's real good for these small parts. Bell's got a ton of spring to it. It should clean up pretty easily. Let's look at the vent. You guys can see it's got some chipping there. It's got a little bit here and here. A little there with a dent. A little chipping. So, not the best shape, but definitely not the worst either. Globe looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see any noticeable cracks. It's got something, it's like an imperfection in the glass, not a crack, but it's in pretty good shape. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about taking this right here out. Take this clip out. That come out so super easy. Okay, to me, now I'll just go ahead and disclaimer here, I'm not a Coleman expert, but that thing is super dry, and I'll be honest with you, it looks fairly new. You guys tell me what you think. It looks like, I mean, it's a little wet right here, but most of that is dry as a bone. I don't know if the camera's focusing. That's definitely the problem with that. I've got some oil. We'll soak that in a little while. Take this out. Okay, it's pretty clear to me now. You guys see that paint right there? Someone has repainted this at some point, in my opinion. What they've done is they've got a little bit of overspray on this It seems like most of the time whenever you have a Coleman that's original, there's no paint on that. One thing, if there had been and you used it much, you would have wore the paint off. And two, yeah, I just feel like these things get painted from the factory without this in them, so there would be no reason to get paint on this from the factory. So this has definitely been painted before. Now that I feel it, it's got a little graininess to it. So yeah, right there too. So okay, so what we're gonna do, got that out. I'm gonna take all this apart, clean all these parts real good, get everything running, go from there. Alright, we'll continue on with the tear down. So you got some paint chipping off right there. There we go. Never had one of them that hard to get off before. Makes me think somebody took it off, put it back on there, and really bear down with it. We'll switch part hands here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start taking this burner frame off. Slide that aside for now. Let's go ahead and dismantle off. Okay. That comes apart real easy. You see up inside that thing. Well, if we want to take it down and get it running this much, we might as well go ahead and just clean everything really good. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna this video here, we'll do the tear down, get all the parts ready for cleaning. I'll show you guys how I do some of my cleaning in the next video. So I'll be honest with you, all this stuff is coming apart so extremely easy. Somebody has done this before me, I really believe. Let's go ahead and get this generator off. Okay. So what kind of shape this generator is in. Okay. Turn this little cleaner valve right here that raises that up to where you can unhook it like that. I don't know if you guys are able to see that or not, but there's actually, let's see, there's a little needle point on the end of this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but anyway, it looks to be intact, just needs cleaning. So got the generator here. Got the generator tip on the end of this thing. We'll take it off. So that's what that needle point goes through. Get that in our parts. Now the generator. Main thing with the generator is inside there you got a spring And you've also, let's take that nut off. You've also got some cardboard, if I remember correctly, inside there, so you can't soak this. I like to try to get the spring out if I can and stretch it a tad, because puts a little more strength back in it, but we'll work on that in a minute maybe. But anyway, so here we go. I think to this point I don't want to tear into it any more than I have to as far as taking all this off. We'll just clean from here on, because all this seems to be working good. Don't look like there's any leaks in any of this. So as far as tearing down, I think that's as far down as I'm going to go with it for now. And see what we can accomplish from here. Yeah, that was super tight. Now it's a lot better. So I'll take this cap loose, see if we can't have a look in there. There's some fuel in there for sure. I don't know if you guys can see, but the cap seal looks to be in really good shape, so that's fantastic news. So I think that's as far down as I'm gonna go with that. Oh, yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm trying not to get in there and deal with the check valve. This is generally as far as I like to go if I'm just trying to get a runner going. I don't mind doing some cleaning and stuff, but taking that off, at this point I don't really have the proper devices and tools to do that. I have taken them off, but it was a lot of work, so if I can get it running without going that far, that's what I want to do. So anyway, oh no, look at this collar. Look how beat up this collar is. Part of it I just grabbed it wrong, but definitely gonna do some cleaning on this thing. Try to get this back to normal shape. And then the burner frame, it's not in real bad shape. We can get it shined up pretty good. So, and of course we'll take all the brass and get it all cleaned up and shiny, and we'll go from there. So that's the 75 200A teardown. Next video we'll get into cleaning the parts. Appreciate y'all watching. If you don't mind, hit like, subscribe, and if you're into Coleman stuff, you enjoy this, tell a friend about us.